Look, time to don't frustrate, man. What do you mean you still school, though?
Okay, what happened was...
Boy, stop talking over, man. Boy, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
Okay, so as I was saying, what happened was...
Boy, stop talking over, man, boy. You want to slap?
I have a thought. So y'all, before we get into this video, we passed season 2, and let's say I personally think season 1 is better since it had a lot of consistency and I was more active. And not only that, season 2 is a mess. I'm sorry, season 2 is a mess and I'm very sad about that, but we know in season 3, so that's it. Let's get into this. I have a thought. Parents like beating us before letting us have an explanation. So let's just say you just come home from school, right? And literally your parents heard something like you caused some trouble from the school and they want to know what happened, but instead of letting us listen to us, they want to give us licks because they think that's the only solution. Let's get into this.
It's the tattoo show. It's the tattoo show. The tattoo thought show.
Listen to your child. So when we open our mouth and then try and explain something, and our parents said is almost like, oh, bro, wake up, your child trying to say something. Not saying it's a bad thing, but they try and say like, okay, they literally talking over us, you know, that is very disrespectful. But not letting teens speak is very disrespectful, trust me. Because I'm sure some of them just be saying, oh well, these are my kids, they don't know anything. Like, can we stop normalizing that, please? It's never normal. The best the parents could at least do is trying to make the teenager feel expressive and be expressive and not try to hide anything and not feel afraid if they just try to speak up, you know what I mean? Because I know there's some parents out there that just tell their children, boy, speak up, but how could you tell them to speak up if you make them feel afraid to speak up? Common sense. And that is also another reason why children love to lie, because they think lying is the only solution to getting out of trouble. So let's just say this, your parents call you saying, Sarah, who broke this glass? Is it you or David? And literally you're petrified because literally she's yelling at you. Now your brain going a little saying, wait, she yelling at me, she's angry. So if she know that I broke the glass, obviously she gonna beat me, and I don't want no beating. You know what I mean? So basically that's why children does that. It's that easy to realize, but I mean, not everybody does think about that, many parents. But us as teenagers, this is how our brain works. We just always use the safety option or the option to not get licks, you know. But us as teenagers are meant to be wild and creative and very, very just quirky and weird, you know. Listen to us, listen to your child. But hey, I'm a 4-0 boy, what do I know?